Welcome to the Barium Podcast with Bubba Roode, Eric Fulton, and Dale the Impaler. So on today's show, we're going to talk about the hockey trade deadline, how our teams are doing, and where we're going to go from there. So Eric, how about you start giving us some feedback on the trades from the trade deadline?
It was a busy week. It was a busy 2 days. I was looking at her, thinking about her, and watching her. The Rantanen thing, it worked itself out the way it worked itself out, right? Like, I think all the teams won on this one. Rantanen moves twice, and the other teams, they all won. I think they each got what they needed. Like, if you're taking Nietzsche, and he's gone, and who they get for Nietzsche again?
What was Rantanen that they got for Nietzsche's?
No, but on the second trade.
Oh, in the second trade, it was Rantanen for Stankoven and 2 firsts.
Yeah, Stankoven, the kid, and 2 firsts. So if you're looking at the end of the day and I'm going to trade Nietzsche's for somebody and I get Stankoven and 2 first rounders, I'd be pretty happy. I'd be like, things are good. I think Florida kicked some ass, just got stronger.
I think Florida got I would say Florida probably got the best out of the trade this year, in my opinion.
Who did you like?
I thought the Brad Marchand trade down there is pretty cool. I don't think I'm a big fan of Brad Marchand, but I think he's going to be on a pretty good line with a really pretty strong team, and they obviously are going to be a huge contender.
Well, Florida
was a good
lost.
trade.
Florida lost what? They lost a guy who's, lack of a better term, a piece of shit. You know, a guy goes out there and everybody hates. You know, Kachuk, and they don't know if they're getting him back. So once you lose a piece of shit, you need a piece of shit back. Brad Marchand.
Think about this though, guys. If he does come back for the first round of the playoffs, you can go out there and put out a line that's got Tkachuk, Bennett, and fucking the Rat. Like,
I know, right?
Like, who is going to enjoy playing against those 3 guys? Like,
you got
no one.
You got a double deucer, 2 pieces of shit on one team. That
with another pest in the middle.
Full bowl.
Yeah,
full bowl.
The bowl is full. Like, you're getting the plunger out just to get it down the hole. That's how much shit they got on that team, and in a good way. Like, who doesn't want? Like,
I want to watch it.
Nobody wants to play against Marchand. Nobody wants to play against Kachuk. You know, Dennis the Menace kid in there too, the redheaded stepchild. He's second level guy, but those 2 are first level guys. Those are guys that just absolutely get in your craw, fucking slew foot you. It's gonna be they made their team a whole lot better. I agree. I think Avalanche won too. I think they did the right things for what they needed and to make things happy for them and push them. You give away Rantanen, now your team looks a little better, and that's a tough thing to say.
Well, I mean, you traded a young guy away with some potential that isn't living up to it, and you get back Brock Nelson, who's just going to go out there and in all situations for them.
Brock, he's the ugliest hockey player going. Long neck.
Yeah, but he's a solid player though. Like, we don't have to do that. And I mean, and then to go and get Charlie Coyle for your third line, like, that's 3 centers you got there that are just deadly.
Like, you got Coyle in the third. Like, any team in the NHL will be like,
yep,
we're gonna slate Mr. Coyle here. You're like, can we do anything better? No, we're good with that. No, I agree.
But the other one I want to ask you guys about is a Cousins for Norris trade.
I don't know.
What do you guys think? Because I'm looking at it and I'm going, if I'm Buffalo, am I really going to be happy with the injury history from Norris?
But are you really happy with Cousins not doing what he should be doing?
No, but do you just give the guy time and the right chance? Because it doesn't seem like they've given them the right opportunities. I mean, anytime I've seen them play, they got him on the 3rd and the 4th line. That's not a guy that needs to play 3rd and 4th line minutes. He needs to play 1st and 2nd line.
But you're in Buffalo. What is the right opportunity?
Even more so, you should be playing 1st and 2nd line if you're playing in that hole.
So that tells you in itself, if you can't make 2nd or 3rd line in Buffalo, then the Flames are going hard after Cousins. This is what I read. I'm not an insider by any stretch, but just reading, Cousins on the Flames would do great. Another, second line center, because you got a team full of fucking second line centers and third line centers. It would at least help because he shoots right, I think, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
And that was a big deal. That's a Calgary thing. You need a right side guy, whatever. But Norris is, injuries aside, I don't know. He's a battler. He's playing on a team on the upside versus a team who's playing on the downside. And it's not because Buffalo doesn't have the talent. They're just a downside team. That's a team that, their Tage Thompson gets smoked, and they all look at each other and go, that happened, and what are we going to do about it? Nothing. We're just going to look at it and, evaluate it. And then we're going to go have a team meeting at the end of the game or the next day, whatever they did, and they try to get tough, and they roll up 4 or 5 wins. But, Zebras stripes are what they are. Team's soft. Kids are soft.
And they're back to being soft.
And they're back to being soft. So he's part of that.
Yep.
Right? So where Norris is, Ottawa, God bless them, they struggle, but they always play hard.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know. I don't know who wins that one. There's potential on one side, and Josh Norris is Josh Norris. I like the kid. I think he plays hockey the right way all over the ice.
Mhm.
Where Dylan Cousins he's a potential guy. He's like, hey, it could be this, it could be that, or do you stick with something?
Yeah, well, Cousins has already been out there and scored 30 goals, which is more than Norris has done. But I mean, Norris has scored 25 or something like that, I believe. But
I don't know who wins that one. I think that's a toss-up. I think that's Future's going to have to decide.
How do you think it went for you, Bubba?
How do I think it went for me? Like for the Oilers?
Edmonton got 3 new goalies, I heard.
Edmonton did exactly what they needed to do with what they had for funds to do. They got a reasonably priced defenseman who's probably pretty good for them. They got Max Jones and Frederick. Frederick can't play right away, but he's going to be really good, I believe. And the right kind of guy that they've been missing. And Jones was out there playing great already. 2 games in, he's flying around, throwing hits, had a couple of good scoring chances. Like, just did everything you want out of a guy that you just pick up, especially to add some grit and sandpaper to your team. So,
how many hits did he throw?
I think it was 7 or 8 hits.
So he doubled up the whole Edmonton Oilers team.
Yep, probably. But no, he was in the good spots. He made good passes. He got a really nice assist on the Draisaitl goal. Made a great play for that. So,
there you go.
Would I've liked him to have picked up a goalie? Sure, but the only goalie that was genuinely on the market from the sounds of it was Gibson, and he's not really an upgrade over what we got, and he's more expensive. So, that just doesn't leave us doing much. And of course,
I heard there was a kid out of Kalamazoo who's like got a 9.01 save percent average, and doesn't let in bad goals here and there. Where's that guy?
Kalamazoo.
I don't know.
East Coast League.
So that's what I'm saying. It's got to be better than the guy in there.
You know what? He, in all fairness to Stu, he played a really good game against Montreal, and if he hadn't played as well as he had, they wouldn't have won that game. So.
You know what? He could play 15 great ones in a row, and he's done it before. He's played
absolutely
really good.
And that's my grumble about him. Period. Is just the inconsistency he's got. Like, he shows flashes and not even just flashes, stretches of brilliance. But the problem is, he can literally go from being a good quality, near star level goaltender to the worst goalie that we've got on the team and probably a bottom 5 goalie in the league. And there's nothing in between. And
so, Bubba, I'll put it this way. As a player, you can go and, go on a 14-game goal scoring streak, and you get, 8 or 9, and you get 16 points. Everybody loves it, and it's a good thing. But what's the one thing you need out of a goaltending position? Consistency.
Absolutely. I'm in full agreement with you there, fully.
It's not there.
No.
It's not there.
No, and that's what I'm saying is exactly that. Like, he can go in this heater where he looks great and we're all happy with him. But then he just turns around right after that and shows us that he can be one of the worst goalies in the league at the same time.
Yeah,
Like,
but by you saying it's okay that position,
no, no,
will live,
I'm not
will
saying
live
it's
with.
okay. I'm not saying we'll live with it. I said it's
Oh,
great. It looks awesome. I'm happy that he does that when he does the heater. The problem I can't handle and I don't want on my team is the downside. Like, I'd far rather the guy that just went out there, let in 2-3 goals a game. You knew exactly what you were going to have to score to give up or to win a game, and so on and so forth. Like we
so
were talking
so
about with the John Cooper saying about Binnington in the Four Nations. Just stop the ones you're supposed to stop and get me 1 or 2 extras, and
Yeah.
and we'd be happy with it. Would I be happy with that? 100% at this point. Like, I'd be very happy with that.
so what we're both saying, he's not the guy.
Oh, he's not the guy. There's no question.
Okay, good enough.
In
Not the
in,
guy.
in the off season when there's more dollars and cents to be able to spend, I hope maybe that there's a deal to be made with somebody for an actual quality starter,
Oh,
and
you got to wait. You got to
and
wait
somebody
till,
else is willing to take the risk on him.
you know what, and that's what the league's about. You got to wait till Connor's like what 32,
No,
29.
no,
No, but that's what you're saying.
he-
No, they
but-
need a guy right now to stop pucks. They don't have it.
but there was nobody
they
else to.
didn't-
But who else was
and
there
they
to
didn't
use?
draft-
Who else was there? Gibson's no
Jake
better
Cobb.
than what we got.
Mrazek went somewhere. Did he not?
He's not any good at all anymore, and he's an absolute band-aid.
Well,
Every time you don't need a
Try
goalie
it
that's hurting in the stands is even worse than one that's shitty in the net. At this point,
Wow, that's very prophetic.
You can't
well,
you can't be satisfied what's in there.
I'm
right now,
not.
the Oiler organization is satisfied with what they have. They didn't try anything different. Even bring Mrazek in.
But what are we gonna do? Throw shit on the wall and see what sticks? Like,
well, at this time,
that's all you're saying right now.
Absolutely. Throw something against the wall, see if it sticks. Because right now, what you got ain't gonna work. So what you have ain't gonna work. Let's try something different.
You know what
Which
you've
they're
got
not
did take you to the Stanley Cup Finals last year, and
Absolutely.
and if he goes on the heater at the right time,
That's what you're looking
we
for.
could be right back there.
Like I said, you're looking for a Peter Klima.
Exactly.
We're waiting for Peter Klima to score a bunch of goals so we can get hot. That's not a goaltending position. Goaltending position is
I agree with
count on
you.
that
Like
guy
I said,
and you
though, the only guy that was actually even close to an upgrade wasn't really available.
I would have put anybody.
No.
Just even put heat on him. Maybe that's what he needs.
Well, dollars and cents make the defense better, and maybe he doesn't have to stop as many. And that's what they did. They got bigger on the front. They added a defenseman that should help stop the puck, or help stop some shots to the net and move the puck out of their zone faster. Then hopefully that'll be enough. But
I watched.
Well, what else are you gonna do?
So okay, so what? But let's sum it up. Let's sum up what the Oilers didn't do really much of anything.
No,
but if we want to roll into I think the worst performance in the trade, other than if you think about like weeks ago, they got rid of T.J. Miller. They brought in that Heidel, who scored Heidel. That's what his name is. Sorry, I was listening to. He scored 1 goal so far. Way to go, Heidel. Center, another sort of third round center. And then during the trade off, all they did was talk about whether they're going to do something with Besser or not something with Besser, or maybe we'll do something with Besser. And then they got rid of a defenseman with Soucy, and that was it.
My dad liked that Soucy move. He hated Soucy.
Well, sure. So you get some third round picks. Anyway, they didn't do what they need to do, which is really got to put something together in their center. I mean, Patterson scored a goal this week, so that's exciting.
Even a blind nut finds a squirrel, or even a blind squirrel finds a nut once in a while. Yeah, they certainly didn't get any better, did they?
Well, so you got Heidel. You got Heidel. What, like Heidel. 3 weeks ago from the Rangers?
Yep.
For $4.5 million. He's like next to Pettersson, who's at 11.6. Suter's 1.6. Blueger's 1.8. So Heidel's supposed to be like all that in a bowl of cherries, but he's still a third line center.
What's his Corsi score? Dale.
I don't know. Look it up.
Oh. Check it out. because that's a stat that matters. There's a lot of stats in this game. That Corsi score is a big one. Talk about that. You don't have it like right in front of you.
Well, you look it up then.
No, I am not talking about this guy.
Cheadle's just over. So Cheadle's just over 4.4 million, and above him on the forwards are Garland at 4.95, DeBrusk at 5.5, Besser at 6.65. Oh, I'm just talking.
I know you're right, but I was just saying, like, as a center on a team that doesn't have a center.
Yeah.
You got one, but you got an expensive one. He hasn't really performed very much. I mean, he's got 1 goal, maybe 2. Goal and assist.
Maybe he's doing things away from scoring goals that are, making the difference.
To be honest with you, the games I've watched with him playing since they've got him, I've been happy with the play he's got.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's starting. He's don't forget, you got to give him some time to gel with the guys that he's got, because it's a whole new team.
Yeah.
And he goes from playing fourth line minutes with New York to now second line minutes. His role's totally different. He's got to make an adjustment too. So I mean, it just takes some time for that.
And shower etiquette.
Well, of course. Shower etiquette's very important.
Very important.
Very important.
Mm-hmm. You ever been in a dressing room before?
Sure.
Like taking your clothes on from another guy dressing room before?
Yes.
We're not talking Pee-wee here, Dale.
I'm aware.
Like you got to bear the dinger and just hang out with other dudes.
Where are we going with this?
I'm just saying
Uh-huh.
that comes into it.
Okay, fair enough.
You got to look at each other and go, what's that? I'm third line, but that guy's running some meat. Then you got to work with that. It affects your game. I'm telling you.
All right.
So what about Calgary and the moves they made, Fully?
Yeah. I don't have an opinion on that one.
You don't got an opinion on that? That's stressful.
No, I don't have an opinion. You want me to talk about how big a sausage is, whether or not that affects how I deal with another dude? That's insane.
Is it though?
Well, I'm not looking at other dudes' sausages. I mean, that's where I start with.
I'm not into it. Yeah.
I say bullshit to that, Bubba. You go into the shower and you don't check out hog.
Unless the thing's hanging right to somebody's knees and I can't help but see it. Yes. I'm keeping it up at chest level. Like
there you go. I know what color a guy's eyes are.
Well, Dale, if you're looking deep into another man's eyes instead of just checking out his package, that's like on the offside to me. Like, don't look into my eyes. Check out my rigging. I don't need you looking in my eyes.
With a little
right? See, that's kind of wigging me out right there. Wigging me out. Yeah. I don't even know your color of eyes.
Oh,
I think
that's fine.
I think you got like.
I'm sad you haven't.
Are they bluish green?
That may be true.
I think they are.
Anyway, we don't need to be talking about your Tic Tacs, so let's move her along, Fully.
Let's go. Let's move it along. That's right.
Sorry, guys. Got off.
So anyway, the Flames did absolutely nothing.
They didn't need to.
No, they made their moves ahead of time. I get that.
Yeah. Right.
They probably could have tried to move, I don't know, one of their spare defensemen out, but
like bottom 8 or 9.
Yeah.
They've only got 3 that work. This Hanley kid's playing good.
He's
filling in. He's filling in. He's doing his job, which doing it respectfully too, very respectfully. But when he's number 5, or sorry, number 4 to number 9 to number 12, they're all the same. There's Bahal anchors that 6th spot, which is good, plays the game the right way. But anything after that, they all suck. Right? Like I said last time, they're all guys off waivers, or they got a bunch of kids coming up, but they're a year and a half away being something special.
Special. Oh, do you feel magic in the air?
Yeah, they got a kid playing. Is it in the Q or the O that just beat Bobby Orr's record?
Really?
Well, that'd have to be in the O then, because Bobby played.
In the O. He beat Bobby Orr's record.
Really?
Yeah, he's that good. They left him off the junior team this year, which that's a whole nother story. With the way Canada
didn't
hockey
perform.
politics were.
They didn't perform very well at the juniors anyway. So
I thought they performed. I thought they did well. They had a couple of bad breaks, and hockey's hockey. You could.
well, there's that
when
whole
you're-
controversy about they weren't listening to the coaches, bad penalties, all that stuff.
Yeah, don't. Once they announced the coach, I'm like, who's that guy?
Yeah.
Right. That's obviously you're a Canadian guy who loves hockey, and you don't even know who the coach is. Like, Blue Earns.
And I mean, they've had lots of coaches over the years that are definitely well-known coaches. So to go with somebody that nobody even knows just seems odd.
Well, it's Hockey Canada, right? They're the
Nepotism.
they're the elitists of hockey in our country. They're horrible.
Well, and
wasn't there?
And they picked that team based on who played for Team Canada before. Well, it's great that these kids might have played in the U16, but they're not.
Right. There's a lot of growth.
There's a lot of growth
between
and
16.
change between 16 and 18.
Yep, that's right.
Much less up to 20. Like,
Well,
yeah.
the sad thing is,
Yeah,
not one of those.
between 18 and 20 is
Not one of those guys can get a job in the NHL. So that's the best league in the world, right?
exactly.
The NHL, the best league in the world. Not one of these guys can get a job there, or they'd be there, and they can't get a job. But they're going to be smarter than those people. Where GMs in the NHL decide this guy's the best. That's why we're picking him. This guy's the best for this reason or whatever, and they bypass that. It's just like I said. It's elitism. It's just wrong. It's Hockey Canada. It's like the English government in the 1800s. Your family's this, you come from this, background or pedigree, or I picked you when you were like you guys said, when you're 14, I'm going to stick with you till you get there. They don't pick the best people. They just pick the best people for them. And it's wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, but that's what I see.
Yeah, I mean, we've run into that same kind of thing in BC hockey too. It's not just Canadian hockey, but overall, we had coaches from Dawson here that were part of the high performance, or there was another name for it. Anyway.
No, high performance is right.
High performance, okay.
Yeah.
That, ended up coaching in the junior ranks later and got caught playing games and playing players under different other people's cards and all the rest of it. You know what I mean?
I know that.
Guy that absolutely should have known better through, like I said, through that excellence program. And there he goes and he's, caught doing that but he has to get a ban for life. Like, that's just foolishness. And I mean, it's just shows what kind of qualities in that program.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, let's pass that. Talk about performance of our teams over the last. I guess. Well, the Canucks had 3 games. But maybe Bubby, you want to start? How was your team doing the last week?
Well, we played a really, really awful game against Anaheim, and that was.
I don't think it was so bad. I thought Anaheim played really good.
Anaheim did play well, but
I thought those young kids came out and just ruined it.
There was 2 shifts that the Oilers played well on, and they were both power plays, and they both scored on them, and they looked really nice doing them. The problem is they just played. I don't know. They couldn't play they couldn't handle the puck well. They couldn't make good passes. They made bad turnovers, and neither goaltender helped them out at all, really. Like, they both, Pickard started and didn't play well, which I don't think that he necessarily didn't play that badly, but then they put Skinner in after that, and I mean, same thing. It's not that he played that badly, but they just got let in goals that probably they shouldn't have, but not egregious goals, just kind of the ones you'd like them to be able to get once in a while. But
why are you deflecting from what actually happened? There was 2 goals that Draisaitl just quit on both plays.
Oh, he absolutely did.
Both plays.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both plays.
He was.
You can't. What was he, -5 that night? And McDavid was -4.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Oh, and they were both on for both goals too.
Yeah. They got to score their power play goals. They're wicked. When they got the man advantage and they got the upper hand, they're killers. Look out 5-on-5. It's tough to play that way here.
Yeah. No, it was not their best game by any stretch of the imagination. So, but then they come out last night or Thursday night against Montreal, played a good game, start to finish. That Jones played and was hitting everything that moved and made a great pass to Draisaitl on his first goal. They were physical and in the game. Everybody was engaged all game long. Like I couldn't pick out anybody and say, hey, they had a bad game. Like there wasn't a guy, you know. Nurse had a better game. He didn't look good against Anaheim, but at least he was physical and beating on guys.
He was mean against Anaheim.
He was very mean. And then he come out and had a good game against, like I said, it had a good game against the Canadians as well. So, and I mean that one went to overtime. It was a heck of a game to watch, and both teams played really, really well, and both goalies were excellent. Like, Skinner had a really good game, made some really good saves to keep him in it, and the guy from Montreal was absolutely fantastic too. And I mean, he just
Bubba, was it the same guy that played tonight? The Czech guy with
the other guy,
the little thing over his name that makes
Montembeault.
Oh, Montembeault.
Montembeault played.
He was the third guy that they brought up for
the Four Nations, yeah.
Which is a joke, so we won't even talk about that. But it wasn't the S guy, the Czech guy with the little thing over his ass.
Dobish.
It made it a what? What's the sound?
A sh.
It's not an S.
It's an SH. So he's Dobish.
What's that sound?
Shush. Shush, fully.
Oh, thank you very much. Shush. Shush.
Okay, well, is that a segue? Like, how'd your team do there last week?
No, we're not going to call it Foley's team. We're not call it the Flames. It's
okay, fine. We'll call the Flames.
Right. God's team.
Sure.
I'm not going to respond until we say it's called God's team.
No.
No.
Then I have nothing to say. To say.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. We can.
All right. Well, we'll move right past them then.
Go right past God's team.
Right past that team.
Blasphemers. You guys are both blasphemers.
Blasphemer. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to go right into the Canucks then. I mean, they had 3 games. I don't want to revisit the Kraken game. That was super impressive with a 6-3 loss. It's terrifying. Then they played the Ducks, which was, we just talked about this. I thought that the Ducks actually played pretty good in that game, and it was still a win for the Canucks, but I don't think the Ducks need to be sad about where they ended up. And then the Wild game I thought was a good one because they won handily, so that's great. But overall, I don't think the Canucks are playing that great. The only bright light in the entirety of the last 3 games for the Canucks is their penalty kill is really ticking up. I think it's top 10 in the league in the last, and they did a really good job of holding off the penalties in all of those games actually. So they're doing not bad on their penalty kill, but other than that, not a lot of bright spots.
God's team has gone 8 for 18 on the penalty kill, so that's pretty good.
Yeah,
8 for 18 on the penalty kill.
18 for 18.
Well, that's not what you said.
18 for 18. Oh, that's 100%. That's a good thing. I thought you said 8 for 18. I was like,
he did say 8 for 18. That's why I was correcting him.
God's team's taking some of that the cactus stuff that makes you get all wily-eyed, and they're doing good.
Peyote.
No. So yes, how are
does peyote come from cactuses?
Yes.
That's like a flower, isn't it? Like a little flower that you, I don't know, you must mush it up or eat it or something. Not sure.
I think you cook it off into tea or something, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We should do one episode on peyote.
What's the other stuff? There's another one that everybody does now. That's
ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca, yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that's a big thing. It's like actually supposed to stop you from all your bad habits and
your bad habits.
Yeah,
well, because it's so good, you give up all your other bad habits to go with the ayahuasca.
No, you find inner peace on it or something.
Oh, you find inner peace.
Like
we're doing a terrible job of describing what to say. Somebody else online listening to this go like,
oh, they'll
these guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
These
That's true.
These 3
do
idiots.
not. Yes.
But you know what you'll find for the most part if you listen to us, these three idiots don't know much. So
Not
get
really
used
that
to
much.
it. Get used to it.
No,
Right.
it's true.
Though it's not like that famous Simpson episode where he licked a frog and then it went from there. Classic.
Is that the one who was in the desert with the coyote?
Yeah.
No, that was no, that was the hot chili. He ate the hot chili. He told Marge he wasn't going to drink. I'm not drinking tonight, Marge. And he ate that hot chili and went on that huge trip out in the desert and saw the coyote come back ripped up like you'd come home from a huge night of drinking. And Marge didn't give him the benefit of the doubt. Just assumed he was a drunk buffoon. But he had a life-altering experience. He found his meaning of life, and he comes home. But sometimes wives don't figure that out.
Yeah. But
That's-
Marge at the end of the day still stood by her man.
Oh, always. She's a good woman. We all need a Marge.
Everybody wants a Marge. It's true.
I got a Marge.
You do have a Marge.
I do have a Marge.
I don't
Thank
have a
God.
Marge.
You do too have a Marge. Don't even pretend you
No,
don't.
I have Marge.
I like
So
I know your wife, and she's put up with many dumb Homer moments. In her life,
I know she
believe me.
absolutely puts up with it, but she pay for every single inch of it later.
Yes.
Like she has an accounting list,
She's
and
not
so
one of
every
those little
transgression that
Ching.
is a ticker tape.
ching.
Yes.
And that
My
tape
plus
keeps
minus
turn
is-
it over.
Your plus
She's
minus
like
will never
every player
return
in
to
the
zero
NHL.
again.
Yeah, that's right. I'm never in the plus. I'm always in the minus. Right.
Well, you know what the old man
Never-
said?
Never
There's-
good.
The old man said there's never a point in getting too many brownie points made up because every time you screw up, it doesn't matter whether you had 1 or 100. You're back to zero immediately.
Always.
The karma cup. The
Yeah.
karma cup is near empty on the regular.
You can fill
It's
it
true.
up and look at it, and you think it's overflowing, right? You think,
Yeah.
I'm working hard, I'm doing the right things. It's like right up there, and you do, something you think in your own mind is minuscule, but in her mind, you just might as well take the cup, pour it in the sink, put it back up, and it's dry. Done.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Us poor guys got it so hard. Right? We really do. It's hard.
it's
for us.
true.
It is.
It is. I mean, it's especially bad as the time ticks along. When you get into that 25 plus years with the same person, that there's so much damage done at that point that
Hey.
it's all shattered. You're just
Hey.
living in one big ruin.
I took it hard tonight.
Oh,
Right.
oh.
I've been down. We missed our podcast yesterday because it
Yes,
was
what
my
you were
fault. Oh, it was. I had a horrible time on the toilet.
Oh,
Like
gosh.
if it was 12 hours, I spent 11 times on the toilet, and it was straight bumpy, like just straight bad out of the backyard faucet. Just turn it on. It was no warning, and my wife gave me shit today. What did she say, Bubba? You heard it.
She said you had the man flu and you were whining and
Oh,
basically she had absolutely
Yeah.
zero sympathy for you.
Zero
that's
sympathy.
fair. There's
Zero.
Yeah,
Zero.
that's fair.
And you know what they always revert back to? I had a baby,
I had a baby. All the kids
I-
were sick and puking
Yeah.
and shitting,
Oh,
and I
yeah,
dealt with it. I
well,
had puke and shit
yeah,
all over me,
Yeah,
and
that's those are all true statements. Let's be fair; those are
Oh.
true statements.
absolutely.
I don't.
There has to be a point where
There's
you
gotta
have
be
been
a
part of the child care as well along the way.
I don't
But-
minimize. I don't minimize their struggle.
But there has to be a
At all.
statute of limitations on it.
Yes, it does. Yes, Bubba. Yes.
Oh, I don't know, man, because then it gets into something else.
What?
Because now it's the change is happening, so that also has its own.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'd rather deal
And-
with that than
no.
be sitting and listening
And
to
then-
something that happened 20 years ago.
Yeah, but it's a new thing.
Oh no.
There's,
Oh no.
there's a whole lot going on with that.
Dale, you are so right.
So it's
I wake
it's
up
like
in the
you're
morning.
revisiting.
How was your sleep? I didn't sleep. Why is that? I'm hot. I'm cold. I'm hot. I'm cold. You don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like. And maybe we.
Actually, that's not true. I do know what it's like because I'm sleeping right next to you, and
Yeah.
the covers are on and off and on and off, and you're wriggling around and you're sweating, and then you're emitting enough heat to freaking bake it. I'm like in an easy bake oven. I now know what it looks like when those little kids put that slurry together and shove it in the little easy bake oven. That's me. I'm under this. It's like I'm cooking, and then as soon as it comes out, it's still half baked, and it gets cold instantly, and it tastes like shit. That's what's going on. Well, I don't know about the tasting part, but I'm not eating my anyway.
Some pretty shitty chocolate chip cookies.
That's right. Some terribly half-cooked stuff. It's every night. And then somehow I'm the one that's what? Holy cow! Come on, let's be honest. There's a lot of snoring going on, both sides. I know.
Yeah.
I need to. Probably all need to get one of those weird Darth Vader masks so that you can have enough oxygen intake.
What are they called?
CPAP machines.
CPAP
machines.
CPAPs. Yeah. They got ones that are tight though. They go right in your nostrils. It's not like a big.
Yeah,
like
they don't. They don't work quite as well though. I know that the recommendation for most people is still the full face mask.
The full mask.
Yeah,
but they're a lot of upkeep though. I hear.
Yeah, you got to have sterile water and clean them. Otherwise, you can get bacteria. And
you only have to clean them. You only got to clean them once a week, and it's not a big deal. I mean, all you're doing is cleaning the water tank, cleaning the hose and the mask. Like it's
Bubba
10 minutes.
Bubba, who you kidding?
I've got one.
Clean it once a week. I don't even brush my teeth once a week sometimes. And now I got to clean some fucking mask. Fuck.
Oh, I mean, whatever.
Hey. I need you to talk to my underwear. They'd be happy with that too, I'm pretty sure.
Well, it's front to back to front, flip inside out, do it again, right? You get 4 days out of them.
4 whole days.
Yeah. 4 whole days, yeah. Well, you know what, then? I don't think that you should get a CPAP machine because there's a good chance you won't make her.
Well, that's why I'm looking for these nostril ones. It's just going your... you just got to clean
You've still got to clean the hose, the water tank, the whole works.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, well,
that sounds. No, there you go.
Not doing it.
Well, your heart your heart's not going to like it.
Oh, my heart doesn't like a lot of things.
Or you could be what Gene Hackman and his wife. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
So
shit.
She died.
Yeah.
Of hantavirus. That's mice. She
yeah.
died of mouse poo and pee.
Yeah.
And then that liquefies your lungs in like a few days. But you feel like really shitty. So she must have just I don't know. She just tried to tough it out, didn't work out, and then died.
Wait, is that what the toxicology came with? Was hantavirus?
Yeah, hantavirus. Yeah, I read
Get out of here.
And so hantavirus is it's here too, right?
Oh yeah, deer mice.
It's deer mice that carry it more than regular mice.
I had a great uncle that almost died from it because he was a faller and he was cutting trees down and he got breathed in hantavirus this long time ago, obviously. But yeah, anyway, he got sick. He gets sick really fast. But so she got so sick so fast that she just died, which is amazing. I mean, it's horrible. I like interviews with interesting people.
Yes.
I listened to
interesting shit.
I listened to an interview with Elon Musk on Rogan, who I don't listen to him all the time, but Musk was there and he's in the news, so okay, let's listen to him. And I have to say, I wouldn't mind talking to that guy. He seems interesting.
Are you kidding me?
But
phenomenal.
He also has
phenomenal
ideas.
Oh, fucking right out to left field. But when you're that smart and you have that much impact, and that's the thing. He knows who he is.
Yeah.
Right. I've done this. I got this much fucking power to wheel. And he gets to talk about shit. I look at it this way. It's me talking to a bunch of Adam A coaches. I've already played hockey, coached, done it all. And I'm going to talk to these guys. And then their reaction is either going to be fucking way out of bounds, agree with me, or just kind of fucking be in awe. And that's who we are when it comes to Elon Musk. We have a little bit of information. He's way, way, way smarter than any of us in certain areas for sure. And we listen, and that's what gives us our brain sparks. Go, oh fuck yeah, oh didn't know that. I listen to it too. I'm not a big Rogan fan. but I pick and
Yeah.
choose which
You
podcast I like to listen.
You got to listen to, like, if someone like that is on something, you want to hear it
Yeah,
because he's in the news.
the Trump one. So
That was it was unbelievable.
unbelievable. It was so good. It was so good. So I go to the fucking Mother concert with
Wait,
two
you thought
fucking.
it was good?
Oh, just entertaining for sure.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
From an
right.
entertainment perspective, like, but
Oh,
just-
unbelievable. I
would
was.
never have got my vote after.
Oh, I would have. See, that's where we go 180 degrees there.
No.
What's the opposite of that?
I mean, the unfortunate thing is in the United States you only have two choices, and so
That's
that.
what I'm saying. You got one
So
or two.
Yeah, and
So what's
I
the
agree.
opposite of that? I go that versus the opposite of that. And you know what? I love the weave. That was the best part. If you listen to it, you ever hear him talk about the weave?
The weave?
The weave.
No, what's the weave?
But that was a big part of his whole conversation with Rogan was the weave.
I can't
So-
remember the weave part.
Oh, so you didn't even listen to it then. You listened to
I
it, but
did.
you only heard
I-
what only thing you heard is what you
I
wanted to
only
hear.
heard what I wanted to hear, and to be fair, it was a while ago, but I don't remember the weave part.
The weave,
Tell us about the weave. What's going on?
the weave was
I'll
the
probably
best part about it. The weave was the best part of it. So when somebody asks him a question, so if he goes into an interview and he'll go in blind, doesn't care what they want to talk about, right? Doesn't care. He's not a politician. He doesn't have set answers. He doesn't have anything. He's got the weave. So what he does, he goes, what do you think on the crisis in Ukraine? And he'll give a couple small answers, and then he'll weave it into something he understands, right? That he understands, that he can bring it back, and then he'll give a little bit more. So a fucking 2-minute answer ends up to a 50-minute answer, but it's not a politician's answer. It's a fucking dude talking like we're talking, and admitting goodness and admitting badness and bringing it back in and then, giving an answer. That's the weave. I love it. Weaving in and out. And you know what? That's one of the things I can get behind. Is he's not a politician. He's not giving me fucking stupid fucking bureaucratic fucking like Kamala, what's her name? She beats on her stomach. What's that? What's her
Kamala.
name? Yeah, the Kamala belly has a moon star in it. What's that wrestler? Come on.
Sorry, I
Come
don't
on.
keep up well enough with wrestling anymore.
You don't know
yeah.
the great Kamala?
Oh,
Nope.
Kamala Khan.
There we go. It just
Wasn't it?
takes
Yeah, like the Khan. Wasn't he the Iron Sheik? Wasn't that it?
no, not the
Oh.
Kamala.
I don't
Google
know.
yourself. He has a
can't
big
remember.
moon. He's an African wrestler. He had a
don't
big
remember.
belly. He was a guy who ate souls. You guys aren't wrestling
What?
fans. I get it.
I'm
You're
not a big wrestling fan. It was.
I'm a huge wrestling fan.
I couldn't stand wrestling.
Anyways,
I hated it.
he even threw it in there, and it was so good for guys like myself. Kamala, you call her. What's her name really though? Kamala
No, her actual name is Kamala. Yes.
I thought it was
Cordonia.
Kamala.
Is it Cordonia?
Who's Cordonia?
Yeah, exactly. So what I'm saying is he weaved in and out of the story, but threw shit in there in his own experience, which politicians never do. They'll never give you any insight to what they're actually thinking. They'll just throw a fucking answer out there that they've been scripted to do every single fucking time. That means nothing. And at least Trump has the balls to sit there for 3 hours with Rogan and talk about anything. 3 hours with Trump
No, I
talking
know he
about
did.
dirt
All sorts of
shit, nothing.
Kamala
You're
Khan,
looking-
who is actually a character in Marvel Comics. Not the
stuff.
wrestler.
Oh yeah, that's Marvel.
Yeah.
You both
That's
of you
who
guys
it is,
suck. You
Right?
nerds.
Isn't
you
it?
two
Is
nerds.
it in the Marvels? Right?
Marvel, yeah.
Marvels?
You
That
guys
was
are
like
both
the
nerds.
Second worst
Nerds.
Marvel movie of all time. Marvels. The Disney TV show.
Oh, it wasn't good.
I-
It wasn't good.
Did you guys watch
Marvels?
Okay, the Marvels.
I had to because I love Marvel movies, so I'm
So
gonna watch.
I do too, and I bought. My interest is waning, but I watched
My
I
interest
watched
is
that one.
waiting.
the part where on the space station everybody got eaten by cats so they could get
Yeah.
puked up later.
Yeah.
Okay, let's describe that. I'm telling you a story. You've never heard of it before. You don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm going to describe this movie. Well, it's a superhero movie about these three girls who got superpowers and they're fighting like these, aliens, and they're going to try and save the world. And then there's like a countdown on a spaceship, and it's going to blow up for some reason. We're not really sure why, but they've got a bunch of like friendly alien cats, like little cats, and they don't have very much biomass. But it turns out they have special like void sacs inside their bellies, so they had to run around and eat all the crew, but of course the crew was panicked because they didn't know that they could survive being eaten by the cats. And so there's this whole scene where for like 15 minutes people are running away from cats but then getting eaten up in a weird sort of CGI explosion, and then they're put onto a creepy dropship and land in the middle of Central Park and then all puked back up again from the space alien cats.
Okay, I'll play the Marvel, or not the Marvel, the studio exec who just listened to that. I'm like, how much is our Marvel movies made? Let's do that.
Okay.
Right? That's what they thought. We're on such a fucking roll. We kill it. Endgame, how much does that make? All right.
Hey.
This
right.
It says Marvel, and there's some fucking not only is that, there's 3 girls. Ditto. Bam. Happen. How much do you need? Here's the check. Boom. Make a movie.
And that's why movies are sucking lately.
Oh, yeah.
All right, everybody. So that was our second Barium podcast, and you'll be able to find that on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and probably more to come. And we will be trying to post our next episode, or all of our episodes, by 3 p.m. Pacific time every Saturday. Thank you for listening.